People want to be rock stars right away. They want to, they want to go to the bank with $1 million as soon as they can. People want to be famous. They want to be on TV. They want to be in the movies. They're just so driven by these ulterior motives, When we started skateboarding, we skated because we wanted to skate. It wasn't because we wanted to be in the magazines. Even Tony Alvin J. Adams, Tony skates this day. He's 41 years old. And he's incredible. He's still one of the greatest skateboarders in the world. He doesn't do all the tricks that the young kids do, but he's a hardcore skateboarder. He'll do it till the day he dies. I mean, everything that we do, that's what we do.
There's nothing to do. Excitement level zero. I can't find a girl. Cause we're all out chasing heroes. Where's the right crew bomb with another tip?
So I knew I had some kind of vision, and to me, it was valid. I was just happy with what I was able to create on the film. I never knew that I was going to be a photographer. I probably didn't realize that people would, I was really a photographer until maybe, 5 or 10 years ago. I've been making a living off them, since I was very young. And since then, probably been published every month of my life in one form or another. And it was skateboarding that got me started. Skateboarding, but I love skateboarding with my life. And like most kids in the year that I grew up, at that time of, that time in the 70s, that's what was going on in West Los Angeles where I was living. And the guys that I was living with, people that I was hanging out with, were, probably the greatest skateboarder in the world. We kind of knew it then because not that many people did it then. It was just a new thing for everybody. Eventually, the magazine started, putting in pictures of the guys that I was hanging out with every day. And I wasn't good enough to be one of those guys to be in the magazines, but I was seeing them, and I was seeing the magazines, and it was kind of exciting to see your friends in the magazines when you're just a teenager, and you knew these magazines were all over the world. So, at that point, I noticed that there was stuff in the magazines that wasn't as radical or as interesting or as exciting as what I was seeing every day. So I took it upon myself to say, fuck it, I'm going to start taking pictures. I want to get stuff published, maybe, because I could probably do better stuff than what's in the magazine now.
When I've been at the end, I sit and I look down. I lost a lot of friends there. I got no time to mess around. No way! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! No. Wait.
But, the fact that most people know my stuff, some people think, a subculture rock star photographer or something like that. That's just bullshit. I happen to do that, but that's because that's what I live and that's what I love and that's what I like. And these are people that I'm trying to promote. That's why people know that work. I do lots of other stuff. Pictures. I mean, when I'm shooting a person, when I'm shooting bands, you know, with an individual and when there's people in the pictures, it's always about character. And I mean, that's the main thing you focus on with people, is character. You want to capture the character and be able to share it with other people. Composition is a given to me. I didn't take that many shots. I was looking through the camera a lot, but I really probably only took about 5 exposures in, 45 minutes, which is probably an average for me. You know, I don't shoot that much film. When I take a picture, generally, I mean, I'm really thinking about what I'm doing. Even if it's only for a split second, it really means a lot to me. It's very important to me. You know, I generally shoot things that I care about. It's what interests me. It's what's important to me. It's something that, is, provoking me to take out my camera, to focus the thing, and to want to capture it on film. It's a sense of order. It's a sense of just trying to, I'm trying to tell a story. I'm trying to show character, and I'm trying to compose the image. But it's all about making the pieces of the puzzle fit together. It's making it, just right. And that's what that guy's doing right there. I'm a vegan vegetarian. I mean, if everyone knew that it takes 10 pounds of grain to create 1 pound of hamburger meat, I mean, don't you feel a little greedy eating that meat? Most Americans, we eat more meat and more dairy than anywhere in the world, but we eat more everything. Fucking Americans are fat pigs, most of them. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, most of them are. It's disgusting. You see children now, they're all puffy and fat. What are you doing to make the world a better place? Well, what's your purpose in life? I don't know exactly what my overall purpose is, but while I'm trying to learn out and figure out what it is, I know one thing I'm going to do is when I do leave this planet, I'm going to leave it in better condition of what I found it, if I could. I'm certainly going to damage it as little as I possibly can. If I know there's something I can do that will create less damage and make the world a better place for other people, I consider it my personal responsibility to do so. And so should everyone else. If you don't, you're an asshole. I don't fucking care what you say about that. If you think, well, I can't do this, I can't do that, there's plenty of things you could do. Fuck you all, fuck you heroes, fuck you too. Fuck you all, fuck you heroes, fuck you too.
Burgers and chicken and you be picking your nose, man. I'm on time, homie, that's how it goes. You heard the style, I think you missed the point. It's the joint.
The reality is this. Fuck you heroes. It's like American heroes, Italian heroes, sports heroes. These are heroes, these are people who are heroes because they say fuck you. That's what it comes down to. That's what it is. I could have called it youth, rebel, teen, heroes, youth subculture heroes. Nothing says it exactly the way that fuck you heroes does. Fuck you heroes is what it is. They're people who say fuck you and they're heroes because of it. They're saying fuck you to the society around them. It's telling them what to do, trying to control them, trying to control their ideals, their feelings, their art, their instincts, and to guide them in a way that they can control them. Fuck you is what they want to say. The books are my life, but the books are about a culture that's gone. Books are about a culture that, and cultures that I don't think are going to come back. It's just the nature of media and the way things are nowadays. I don't think we're going to have cultures as exciting, particular youth movements that are going to be as exciting as those. Everything is so much more controlled. I mean, I know it's only 10 years later, but it's like just because of all the different forms of media, the way things are rolling, the way things are moving, the way people are just so eager to be exploited and to exploit others just for a quick buck or 5 minutes of fame. It's just those fucking things that I was interested in, those things that we worked on and that were so much a part of our lives, whether we made money or we didn't, just because we loved them. It's not going to happen again. Skateboarding back in '76, it was like we used to break into people's houses. You used to trespass. You have to jump over walls. You have to break through gates. We were threatened by chainsaws, shotguns, lawnmowers, baseball bats. When you go into somebody's house to go skateboard a pool and they don't want you there, and just because that pool happens to be empty, you want to have a good time. From the days of shooting the most famous skateboarders in the world, before they were the most famous skateboarders in the world, people like Tony Alva, Stacy Peralta, Jay Adams, Paul Constantino, Tony Hawk, one of his first ever published photos, Christian Nasoy, early published photos. These are later generation guys that kids today might know who they are. Down up into, then into punk rock, which was punk rock kind of came right after skateboarding was beginning to wane after a little while.
TV party tonight! TV party tonight! TV party tonight!
American hardcore started coming up through the ranks, and I was right there with a lot of those first bands because we had similar interests. It's people like Black Flag, who was my favorite band of all time, Circle Jerk, Suicidal Tendencies, whose first album I produced, The Adolescents, who was the first album cover I ever shot. I got $50 for it. And TSOL. I mean, there's just hundreds and hundreds of bands. The Germs, the Dead Kennedys. All these are bands that I just love. The Bad Brains, that just, meant everything.
Tonight. Alright! We're gonna have a TV party, alright! Tonight! We've got nothing better to do than watch TV and have a couple of brews.
Towards 1984, after I had, some weird experiences and the music became a little bit more generic to me, I started shooting. I was getting, my interest in hip-hop was becoming really intense, and I had no idea how I was going to get to know any of these people. And then by chance, the Beastie Boys, who I'd known when they were a punk rock band since 1981, they were just a joke band then, and they're pretty much a joke band now, depending on who you ask. But I totally respect what they do with their records. They're very talented guys. I started shooting bands from UTFO to Public Enemy to Ice Cube to Slick Rick to Ice-T to King T to I can't even remember all of the artists that I've shot.
Hold it now. Yo, Leroy! Yeah. Why don't you hook up that Def Jam right about now?
And now I chill, real ill, where to stop the chill, where I fill my pocket with an $1 bill.
Punch L out the window still. When I get my fill, I'm chilly chill. I know I just got home because I'm out on bill.
What's the time?
It's time to buy L.
Sweet to eat a pocket meter all of the time.
If I run out of L,
It's Thunderbird wine.
still drinking chicken, eating, dressed so sly.
I got treasure high pussy that are keeping me high.
Dip
Sound like D and it ain't no hassle.
Got the ladies of the East.
From here to White Castle.
Castle.
Hold it now.
Yo, Leroy!
It's my junk, it's my holding now, it's my rhyme.
South Central Cartel is an interesting one to bring up because that's the last time I ever shot a picture of someone with guns. I probably shot one of the earliest album covers with guns on the cover, and at the time I thought it was really important because, you know, you were sharing a part of some other people's culture, something that was their reality at the time. People were not getting the message we were trying to give them. They were making it more important, and it wasn't always telling the story in the end that we wanted it to tell. I tried, but you can't, you know, you can't tell everyone what to think with your image. You can give them an idea.
Moves must be busted, girls can't be trusted. I looked at your lady and I was disgusted. Since came into the party just to rock the place, and your big zombie looking freak still won't get out of my face. I don't mean to diss her, but do you kiss her? Look at her lips, she got them crazy blisters. Body that smells like the New York Mets. Armpits all nappy packed full of sweat. I hope it's something that you never forget. Tell that freak outside next time you come in the set.
Guns should just be fucking illegal. They say no, it's our Fourth Amendment right, the right to bear arms in our country. Fuck that. That is the most bullshit, worst excuse I ever heard. People, even revolutionary friends of mine, say, oh, well, we need to bear arms. We need to have, you know, it's going to be a bloody revolution. It's fucking 1998 coming on 1999. The revolution might be bloody, but the successful revolution is going to be mental and psychological. And it's going to be a change of mind. It's going to be people changing the way they think, opening up their minds and their hearts. And that's what it really is going to take. Nowadays, everyone wants things quicker, faster, and they don't, you know, they can't get enough of it. You know, this whole thing with Clinton and Monica Lewinsky and O.J. Simpson and all these things, it's like, it's all diversion from the real issues. You know, we've got a fucked up world. There's a lot.
List monitors are right with petition. I have this philosophy. Is your life worth the painting? Is this girl versus boy with different symbol? Being born is power. Scout leader, Nazi tag, this big scene. Your risk change me hostage. Me, I'm fighting with my head. I'm not ambiguous. I must look like a dork.
Pictures, you know, what is portrayed in my photography, what you see in my pictures, is my reality. That's the way I'm looking at something.
Me, naked with textbook poems, found against the Nazis, the weird kind of sex symbol. It's speeches that are big dance thugs. If we heard mortar shells, we cuss more in our songs and cut down the guitar solos.
You know, keeping your integrity is about not selling out for commercial reasons. Keeping your integrity is about it's not that, I mean, it's easy to, you know, if you have integrity, you know it, and if you don't have integrity, you know that too.